Hey YouTube, this is Eddiestechtalk, and we're going to take a look really quick at the Volkswagen Golf GTI Rabbit Edition. That's a funny name for an edition of a car, but that's just what we have here is the Rabbit Edition. It's the same as the Golf GTI, same performance, same internal specifications in terms of the engine, the powertrain, the drive system, all of that. But externally, just for, I think it's either this year or next year, you get this special Rabbit Edition with different badging and different packages. So, cameraman, you're going to have to be on your best work here to get in all the different accents, the different packages, everything that's incorporated in this Rabbit Edition. This color here is one of two colors that you can get this edition of the car in. The other one is kind of like a slate gray, but you can't get a normal GTI in this color with this wheel, rim package, brake calipers, all of that. That's unique to this version of the vehicle. You also get these blacked out mirrors. So if you look at the normal Golf, that will be a body color mirror, but in this case you get these blacked out mirrors. So a lot of different accenting, a lot of different styling going on in the exterior of the vehicle. We'll head around to the back here. You can see again there's this black at the rear, I suppose the spoiler here. Again, that's usually a body color spoiler, but on this Rabbit Edition we can see that there's actually a Rabbit badge down here below. You're actually getting, again, these different features, these different accenting packages on the exterior of the vehicle. So, I actually don't know how to open this one. Oh, it's probably typical Volkswagen. There we go. So we're going to lift that up. And you can see, again, on the interior, it's much more the same. So this is, for all intents and purposes, for the rest of this initial impression is going to be just a normal Golf GTI initial impressions. Everything to the Rabbit Edition that's unique is exterior. So we can see there's a good bit of trunk space here. Really just a nice performance, compact, subcompact type vehicle. Let's get inside the vehicle now and see what it looks like on the interior. So when you get in the vehicle, what you're definitely going to notice is these weird, I want to call them plaid, but these weird patterned seats that we have within the vehicle. Now Volkswagen, if you're not new to Volkswagen, that's not new to you. They've been doing that for quite some time here. But for me, someone who's not as indoctrinated or not as into the Volkswagen culture or cars, the seats are, you know, it's a stylistic preference, one that I don't prefer, but a lot of people like them, so there you go. The shifter in the middle here is actually I suppose, textured like a golf ball, so that's kind of interesting since it's the Golf. But then again, everything on the inside of this GTI Golf here is the normal. So you get a flat bottom steering wheel, which is nice for a performance car like this one. You're getting all analog gauges in the instrument cluster. With a small screen in the middle, but all the tachometer, the speedometer, the fuel gauge, those kinds of things, that's all engine temperature, that's all analog, so good old classic. You do get the screen in the middle, and I think that this is really the best method here to do it this way. The setup of the infotainment and the climate, it's all angled slightly towards the driver. I usually prefer either a straight on or a towards the driver orientation, because that way you can look at it really easily, adjust things rather easily, and just overall interact with the car a lot easier than an upward angled display or something maybe even angled away from you. Now, I really do like the car. It's supposed to deliver you performance and a really fun ride at a really appealing price. And I think that, of course, this is an upgraded, this is the Rabbit Edition, right? This is an upgraded trim, sort of. I don't think it's the top of the line, but we're getting there. The features are really good. The steering wheel feels fantastic. The knobs don't feel too cheap. The shifting feels pretty good. Everything that you touch, yes, it's plastic, but it's not like a really cheap plastic. There's at least a rubberized feel to some of it. And you're getting, in my opinion, a pretty great car at a pretty great price in terms of the performance that it delivers and the feel, of course, which is all that we're able to test in this initial impression, the feel of the interior. So let's see if the back seat, if I like it as much as I loved the driving position in the fronts. So when you sit in the back, you actually get a good amount of room. This is a compact. It's definitely not a subcompact. Compact car here. You're going to get some compact car leg room. You know, this isn't anything exceptional. It's not anything to write home about. There's no rear climate control. There's no rear USB ports. There's none of that, but you do get cup holders that fold down if you're not sitting 3 people in the back. So if you're only sitting 2, you can fold that down, get 2 cup holders, which is nice, and then an additional armrest. So you're getting that feature, which for the price point in that you can get the Golf GTI at starting and those kinds of things, look, it's pretty good. You know, it's nothing to write home about, but I like it. I like the interior. It feels pretty roomy back here. Feels pretty nice.
I like it quite a bit. So would I be comfortable in here? Maybe not for a trip across the country, but for even an extended 4-hour, 8-hour drive, really don't think this should be much of a problem for you. So this has been my initial impressions of the Golf GTI in general, and then of course the Golf GTI Rabbit Edition, which we have here. Let me know what you guys think of it in the comment section down below. Give this video a like if you liked it, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.